So it's 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 lanes, 25 yards.
Okay.
So they're talking about the grant project for our bigger range.
Right.
That's going to be like, I think, 16 lanes, 100 yards. It's going to be much more intuitive, be able to do a lot more training out there.
Is that going to be out at 9?
It's going to be over, yeah.
I was wondering,
we're going to do a public safety training center.
Yeah.
So if you look at Round Rock Police Department, it's very similar to what they have out there.
Okay.
Because they have they're really good at as far as their training facility.
when they mentioned a new firing range, I was wondering why when this one just got expanded.
Yeah, well, they didn't expand it. It was getting pretty run down.
Yeah, I saw
it was
before,
aging a lot.
Yeah.
So, like in the summertime, when you're in the range, the ventilation system was pulling in hot air, and so if it was 110 outside, it was 110 in there.
Ooh.
Or if it was 10 degrees outside, it was 10 degrees in there.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a good update. So, and then they updated our armory in there, so we have more ammo storage and things like that.
Cool.
The tower right there, so we're like the home station for a lot of agencies. They actually use our tower as well for
cool.
transmissions, like Prosper. I think Salina uses it too.
Hey,
How's it going?
I tell you about 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? What are they doing? Okay. Sweet.
OC stands for?
It's the OC. It's this pepper spray.
Oh, cool. For new recruits?
Yeah, for a VPOC class.
Okay.
So this is their Annex. We got it a year ago, and it's been a really great addition to the department. Show you inside.
It's okay to film in there?
Of course. We had nothing. So we have lockers for the people that are housed out here. So our traffic division, animal service officers and all them, they have lockers here.
Okay.
We're cleaning right now, so you can stand here on the carpet.
Yep.
But this is our gym.
This is awesome.
Our old gym. Do you remember seeing our old gym?
Yeah, it was small.
It was tiny, very, very small. So this has been a really great tool, one for officers, being able more people to work out at one time. And then we have a fitness incentive, so we do the DPS road test. We do it biannually. There is a financial incentive to do well, but it's you need to do well so you can, one, keep your job, but then two, the public gets more fit officers. So
Right.
you don't have someone who's not, barely, their belts holding on for dear life.
Right.
So
Right.
you don't get that here. So, but it's been a really good, and it's a good recruitment tool as well.
Definitely.
And here's our police academy. It's one of our training rooms. So they have class in session right now.
Morning.
So here is our motors office. So all of our motorcycle officers, their desks are here. All of our traffic division officers are accident recreation people. So they're trained in that. Through that door is the motor bay. So that's where they park the motorcycles.
Okay.
And then this is our traffic division. No one's in here right now.
How many motorcycle officers do we have?
How many?
Yeah.
6, plus a
Okay.
sergeant.
So not everyone has to be trained on that. That's a
Right, yeah.
specialty.
It's a specialized position.
Okay.
Same with traffic. And then these are our PSOs, public safety officers. So they handle a lot of our parking complaints and other city ordinance violations. This is our animal services division. So they're housed here. Right here is our tourism policing unit, and then our canines are in here as well.
They don't stay in there. They stay at the.
Well, yeah, so they
officers'
go home, but when the canines is here doing their report, their dogs can lay in the bed and things like that.
Cool.
And here's our technology. So in here, all of our radio walks, all of our keeping our vehicles updated, like their equipment, making sure everything's up and running. Because you get in your squad car, my lights aren't turning on. Our help desk in, these are the people that keep it running. Same with body cams and things like that. So all the technology stuff with the department's going to be contained in here.
Cool.
So they keep the department running. And then here's our SWAT day. which you already saw the armored vehicle.
Right.
This is where we house them.
Oh, they're housed inside. Oh, cool.
Yeah, we keep them inside. So we have 2 armored vehicles. We have our Lenco Bearcat, which is new, and then this is our old armored vehicle. It's a Supreme. We got it like 2010, 2011. This one's gasoline. The other one's diesel. This one's more for on road. So the other one's more off-road capable. In there we have our equipment room, so we keep our explosive charges and all extra equipment in there.
And then what's this one here?
This is our rapid deployment vehicle.
Oh, okay.
It's essentially a bus for us.
Okay.
So it looks a little bit more inconspicuous because, you know, if that rolls up, people are like, oh, SWAT team. If someone sees this on the street, you know, they're not expecting there to be 15 people inside wearing rifles and body armor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a good area because we were in like this little storage area in the rain. We were very spread out.
Yeah.
So we have everything consolidated now.
Did these used to be outdoor in the parking lot with
which it wore out the laminate.
Right.
Because for a while our armored vehicle was like driving through a periscope.
Right.
So,
Well, I'm seeing like the deterioration on like the bars.
yeah.
But that's just from, like,
it's
weather, wear and tear.
Weather and age.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, it's a 2010. So.
How do y'all combat? So I saw a couple years ago there was a incident in my neighborhood where SWAT got called out and the front was like elevated. So there's like a little bit of a hill. There's like 5 steps going up, and it was probably this vehicle at the time had, with the door jam, had an issue trying to go up there because the stairs kind of created an
with
obstacle.
our Lenco, that's not a problem now.
Okay.
And then you can see this right here. It's a boom. You attach it to the front bumper. It's
Yeah.
a big ramp, essentially. The Lenco has one as well.
Okay.
And then, but the Lenco, we can actually control the arm, so we can
Okay.
raise it, lower it. So that's useful.
I think that was the issue. Is this is just kind of like stationary. So
Yeah.
when you're going up, you need to be able to lower it to hit that door.
Yeah. So
Smart.
our team has 22 SWAT members on it. We're right now all part-time. And we are in every single division. So, I'm in community services. We have patrol officers, we have school resource officers, we have detectives. You name a division, we probably have a SWAT guy in it.
Yeah.
So it's good because we are able to influence kind of other departments and just kind of, we know what's going on and we have good relationships in building it. And then we have tactical medics as well, who are with the fire department. They have to go through a tryout and everything too. But then, they come here on our training days and they help us out a lot too.
You mentioned resource officers. Have y'all ever needed SWAT at like with a resource officer, like with the school or anything, or?
Not since I've been on the team. We train in schools.
Yeah.
Like in the summer times, we'll go and we do our large venue clearing and like active shooter trainings and things like that. But no, we haven't had an event at a FISD school.
That's good.
Like churches and stuff, we've responded to. Like last year, we had the one off of Preston.
Yep.
So
The barricade.
Yeah, the barricade.
Yeah.
So we've done that. So.
When
I've
you
done
had the
video of
training
that.
at, I forget which high school, I was camera squad for fire department. So the day of the day before, Jason, I think, came and said, we need a photographer. You're the only one in there. You have free access to the building. So I followed the SWAT teams going through ever.
That's awesome.
And when they did the second go around, I stayed in the room with the active shooter, and I actually have shots of the bullet going across the room as I was doing speedy things.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, David has all those pictures. So that was
That's
fun.
cool.
I shot about 1,000 pictures.
When was that? When was that?
That was right after Uvalde.
Okay.
So, and it wasn't because of that. It had been scheduled anyway. That just turned
Yeah.
out to be the
Yeah,
time.
and we've been on top of that for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that at Wakeland?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
Operation Wolverine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember doing that.
Yeah.
That was a really good, training
That was
program. And that's we do it every single year. We do it, maybe not to that extent. This
Yeah.
year we were over at Centennial High School, or sorry, not Centennial, the Lawler Middle School next to it.
Okay.
But same concept.
Yeah.
Fire department was there.
Yeah.
We're doing our RTF, integrating, trying to, make sure we work out all the kinks. That way, God forbid something happens.
Yeah.
We're able to respond.
And then I went to when they reconnected with the kids and the parents. I mean, that was all staged and fake. And it
Still
was-
emotional.
It was scary.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine if it was an act of really an
Oh,
event
yeah.
and the parents were there, that would be
Yeah.
just wild.
If in those incidents, do y'all like the program where citizens, what is it, the CERT, Citizens Emergency Response Team, right?
Yeah, that's
Citizens Emergency.
CERT.
CERT.
So we are getting a CERT team, the Criminal Enforcement Response Team. Did they tell you about that out there?
No. I'm talking like it's like the citizen.
It's part
Police
of the fire
101.
department thing.
Oh, I don't know.
It's,
We're not.
But it's never been super active.
Yeah.
I just didn't know, like in that instance, do they ever like call in those volunteers?
I don't know what they use. Yeah, they use them when they stage things. They use a lot of those people
Yeah.
as the
Yeah, and
victims
that's
or whatever.
the FD side. So I don't
And they
think
practice
there's
at
much.
Safety Town sometimes. They do all kinds
Yeah.
of it. But that hasn't been as active and coordinated as police department and fire citizens. So-
Now, when you said CERT team, in January we're calling it our CERT team, Criminal Enforcement Response Team, which it's going to be all SWAT guys, so a sergeant and then 7 officers, and they're going to work. They'll be here, and their sole purpose is to assist patrol with like critical incidents and things like that.
Yeah.
Assist like the training division, because most of us on the team are also instructors, and so we're able to more freely help with those things. But then
Right.
if something happens, we already have an 8-man element here working.
To activate.
Whereas like right now it's kind of sporadic and things like that, and so like some of our school resource officers are now a part of that, or will be a part of it. So we're not pulling officers from the schools now. So
Yeah.
things like that. So it'll be a really beneficial thing for the city as well, for like response times, and especially for the more critical incidents, being able to bring that tactical insight to those things.
Has the PD or the city worked with other surrounding cities to
Yep.
help install the SAFER program? Because that's a great
Safer,
program here.
that is a city's program. I know
It's kind of proprietary, I'm hearing.
well, our
but-
city makes it, or whatever, but as far as other agencies using it, I know they come here to check it out.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
They would
I don't know who else uses it. I thought you were going to ask if we train with other SWAT teams.
No,
Like,
I
we
was-
have a good partnership with McKinney.
Okay. No, my hope was just that like it's such an awesome thing to have that we can help Plano set that up, help Prosper set that up, Salina,
Yeah.
like neighboring
And everyone
cities
has,
if they
everyone
don't
has
have
something
it.
similar.
Oh, okay.
The Saver program is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's really beneficial to
Yeah.
working patrol, just what's going on. Most of the time, I have Safer up over our CAD system because it doesn't put the like NCIC data in the Safer, but it'll still give you call notes and things like that. So it's beneficial, a little more simplified. And then like for me, I'm a supervisor, so I'm looking big picture, not necessarily just the incident, but
Right.
like what units are going to it, perimeters, and then like, hey, what are my resources like for the rest of the city? So
Right.
like I'm able to do everything from the Safer program.
Yeah.
Very similar to like the military uses the Attacker, which is the Android tactical something. Like Feds use it, military uses it. Because I was just looking into it to see if would it be beneficial for our department. I was like, oh, but Safer does all the same things.
Yeah.
And right now they're working on actually a Safer app
Oh,
for
cool.
that way we can get them, because every officer has a city phone now.
Okay.
And so for us, like the SWAT team being able to have that, like at a big incident, you can
Right.
look down and be like, okay, cool, it's here.
Floor plans and maps.
Floor plans and maps, all that at your disposal.
That's what's brilliant is having that stuff on the way to a call.
Yes.
Not arriving to something and going, because like back in the 80s, 90s, you see all the cop videos, the SWAT movies. It's not videos, movies. It's like everyone outside looking at paper maps.
Yeah.
But having that like before you even arrive on scene, you know what door you're going to enter,
Yeah.
where you're going to surround, where you're going to park.
Yeah,
that
and there's like
kind of thing.
satellite imagery and stuff too, so it's like, because it's got the Google images and stuff in it, so like that's a beneficial tool as well, because you're not just looking at a black and white boxes.
Right.
I can go to satellite view and see it like Google Maps essentially, without all the extra Google UI
Right.
in a way. So
Did Frisco pioneer Safer, or did
Yeah,
we?
they created
yeah,
it.
That's
it's
what I
it's
thought.
a City of Frisco
That's what I thought.
application.
That's awesome.
And then I'll show you all the SWAT bed.
Awesome.
Make sure no one's in here.
They should, I don't know how the legality of it, but they should sell that to other municipalities.
I think we try.
yeah.
Hello. Cool. So it's our SWAT bay. So these lockers are very similar to what the patrol officers have as far as what they look like. The patrol officers are gonna be a little bit skinnier, and then they close they can close and lock their lockers. We can open because you can see we have big bags and things like that. So we have a lot of equipment in here that we need to manage. So but the company that makes them is, I believe, the same company that makes the Dallas Cowboys lockers too.
Oh, cool.
So, and they're really good. Like I'll show you my locker. I don't want to dig through other people's stuff, but which all that equipment on the table, so that you don't really see SWAT gear,
Right.
because I have it on that table out there. But you know, I keep my patrol stuff in here, and so like I'll have like my body armor, my go bag that has like my gas mask, night vision, and then helmet will go here, and then keep my rifle at the bottom, and my rifle bag, and then I have extra stuff. I got workout equipment for when I work out. And
That's
then
an
I have,
awesome.
like,
That's a big drawer. That's cool.
yeah, it's very useful. So, and I'm a neat freak, so keep
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
tidy and organized.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Everything in here looks neat. That's nice. It's not, jackets on the, lying down.
Yeah, we try hard to housekeeping and stuff like that. No one wants to live with a slob. So, but yeah.
There's several different types of like jackets, and like you got like the blue police. And
Yeah, and,
some
and
green
like I said,
and-
everyone's a part of a different division. So like,
Okay.
patrol officer, so he has a lot of patrol stuff in it too. He's a school resource officer, and then these are all, and then fire department, and then he's a motors officer. So he's got his motors gear and stuff like that here.
Speaking of fire, there's police vehicles at fire stations, and they
That's-
talked about like being able to deploy from other areas.
Yeah.
Is there always an officer at a fire station?
No,
or
so
is it like
those are the school resource officers. They
okay.
a lot of them, instead of, because why would, if I'm at Liberty, which is off of Independence and Rollator,
right?
coming here is kind of a drive. Or
Right.
like if you're up at Panther Creek High School, it's quite a far drive. So parking at the fire station is right down the road, and then a lot of the times officers kind of live closer to those areas, so it's a
Right.
easier commute for them as well.
So can they if they have to go on a break or something, can they go park there?
They all go
or-
to use the fire station's restrooms.
Yep.
Oh, that's maybe what I'm seeing. I'm seeing them like
Yeah, that too.
They're
Yeah.
like, I gotta
they're going in there
break.
to either use their computer to write a report or do a crash report.
Right.
Using the bathrooms. Sometimes fire department will be like, hey, we're cooking breakfast at 8. If you want to swing by.
Yeah.
So when I worked patrol, I love my fire stations because I like having a good relationship with the
Right.
medics that I work with.
Yeah.
Because we work hand in hand with them all the time. So I'm able to speak their language. I'm able to know them on a personal level.
Right.
And yeah.
Well, there's always friendly jokes, but I know that PD and fire and
Yep.
Frisco specifically
We have a great
are
relationship.
very good relationship.
Yeah, no, there's other agencies that not so much. But,
Why is that? And you see it on TV shows too, like the
Ego.
Is it ego?
Ego.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think our department does a good job at keeping egos in check.
Right.
And if someone's starting to get one, I think it's called out pretty quickly. So we have a good culture
Good.
of policing each other.
Yeah.
Not just community, but
Right.
also each other.
Right.
Because I think we all think it's really important. So.
So what are these big luggages? You take those out on calls, or
Yeah, it's just
to fill stuff up?
Yeah, so like I said, we have a lot of gear. So he's got
Paramedic.
yeah. So this is one of our medics. He keeps his belt with all his medical supplies, body armor, helmet. So some people keep it all together in one big bag. So like if we have a training day, it's all together, it's organized. For me, I keep everything in a backpack for the most part because I can throw my body armor real quick,
Yeah.
throw in my bag, grab my rifle, and I'm a little smaller footprint.
And this is all provided by the police, right? Y'all don't
Correct.
have to buy anything.
So
Well,
It
sometimes.
depends. So our department's been very good as of late. Lieutenant Hawthorne's been a really good asset to our SWAT team with one because he was on the SWAT team for a very long time. He was actually the old sniper team leader, and so he recognizes that there's a lot of needs, and so he's like these rolling backs. He got that for us. Our body armor and things like that. I mean, that's all. Whether it's PD or it's through grant money.
Right.
Getting the things that we need. And
Well,
then
when
not
the-
cheaping out on it. I mean, we are very, like, for me, like, I'm a single income family, so like I'm very cost conscious on things.
Right.
And so, Lieutenant Hawthorne recognizes that. He's like, hey, I'm looking for this, give you what's most cost conscious, but best bang for the buck. And
Right.
we try really hard to do that. And then the city has a bidding process as it is. So like you have to get 3 quotes from different companies. And so,
To keep it fair.
Yeah, we want to keep it fair, but 2, making sure that we're being financially responsible.
Right.
And I think we do. We have a big budget, but we're spending it. We're using it on things that are needed for
Yeah.
public safety. So, like our body armor, you saw it's a little more minimal, a little smaller, and just because in the past we had these big, giant, cumbersome vests, and we're getting the same level of ballistic protection, but getting twice the maneuverability.
Right.
And so,
Where's the DLC in the future? The robot dogs, the humanoid robots. Is that going to become a draw in with the police? Is that going to be like a
so
you send in the robot first?
Yeah,
and
so
then-
we do that already. I mean, we use the drones. We have 22 pilots on the drone team, and they are all throughout the department. Most of them are patrol, but we have people in CSI, we have people in traffic, we have people in like all divisions that are drone operators. They're used every single day on patrol,
Yeah.
and they have they abide by their training. And I can't speak on it because I'm not
Right.
a pilot, but like for SWAT, for instance, officers are not going into a house depending on the call, because like if it's a hostage situation or if there's an active threat, like God forbid a school shooting, like
Right.
our officers are going to go in first because priority of life.
Right.
Or safety priorities, hostages and innocents come before first responders, and so and we embed that to everyone in all of our trainings. And so, but if it's a situation like a barricaded person, someone shot at us, ran inside a house, there's no one else in there, like we're not going to send in, like we'll call a SWAT team, but they're not sending us in because they value us.
Right.
As people
Over the
And
perpetrator,
over the
yeah.
perpetrator.
Yeah.
And so we'll do everything we can with technology. So that I-Core robot with the tank
Yeah.
treads and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's great for opening doors. We use it for a lot of different for scouting, and then that in conjunction with we have the internal drones, the smaller drones. They're able to go in and they help us search. So we have a pretty good system, and we've done a lot of warrants where we've done that, and so we're getting much more efficient with it.
And it seems like the drones are kind of more in a capacity of search, view, watch, seek, help.
Correct.
Do you think it's going to change to where
Like offensive?
attack? Right.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because it's, I mean,
Legality of that, and
I mean, 1, legality, but 2, because we're not going to put a gun on the I-Core robot.
Right. Right.
But we're trying to get Spot. Spot's expensive.
What is Spot?
$300K. It's the Boston Dynamics robot.
Oh, yeah, the dog. Yeah.
So there's a lot of grant. We're trying to pay for it with grant money because it's not taxpayer dollars.
Right.
Like I said, we have a great grant writing person that works at our department. She's really phenomenal.
Yeah.
So she is always constantly working to get us money so we can buy things that way it's not
Right.
affecting the taxpayer.
Right.
So
So it's just one person doing all the grant? There's not like a team?
she's got other
Some
people
help,
too,
okay.
but we're trying to get more.
Right.
'Cause more people, more money. So,
Yeah.
more resources. But yeah, the Spot would be a really big. Hopefully, in the next few years we'll get Spot, because that the I-Core robot's great, but it is older technology, and its biggest nemesis.
It's still on
is-
wheels.
Yeah. Well, it's got If there's a pair of underwear on the floor, it'll get stuck in the tread.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, robot's down because there's some underwear in it.
Right.
Again.
Right.
Again.
Right.
So-
Again.
Of all things to stop it,
Exactly.
like, come on. Can I throw this in there, or should I wait?
No, you
Or-
can throw it in there.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, the other vehicle looks a lot more comfy.
Yeah.